What's up, Ham Fam? Mr. Rosenthal here with week 8 of PE. Last week we were focusing on our exercises, and you guys went through a superheroes adventures. Saw lots of good responses as far as that goes, so nice job with that activity. This week, once again, we're going to continue moving forward, and we're going to kind of continue with that throwing skill. We're going to continue working on that skill as well. And for this activity, we're going to be working on our overhand throwing just like we did last week. So, with our overhand throws, to do this, we're going to be participating in an activity called Ghostbusters. And for those that are familiar with our Ghostbusters that we played when we were actually here at school, this one's a little bit different, okay? But this one's going to be working on our overhand throwing. So just like last week when we are working on our overhand throw, remember you are sideways to your target. Your object that you are throwing is up by your ear, like you're answering the phone, and it's a point, stepping with that front foot, and throwing. So keep that in mind here during this activity. So, here's how Ghostbusters is going to work. For Ghostbusters, you need a grocery bag. You need some sort of ball. Okay, so for this example, I am just going to use a paper ball. I also have a yarn ball here, but you may use any ball that you have laying around, whatever works best for you. And you're going to need 2 pieces of paper or something to mark off for you. You can use shoes, stuffed animals, whatever it may be. So, what you're going to do is you're going to set 1 piece of paper up on the ground, take a step away, and set your second piece of paper on the ground. And make one as your start, and make one as where you're going to throw from. So what I'm going to do is from my starting piece of paper, I'm going to toss the bag up in the air. Now you'll notice that I have the bag nice and open, so that way the air can get in, so it kind of comes down nice and slow for us here. Once I toss the bag up in the air, I'm going to go back to my throwing piece of paper, and I'm going to try to throw my paper ball at the bag before it lands on the ground. Okay? If I'm able to do that, I get to take my piece of paper and move it a step further away. And for this activity, we're going to see how far we can get away from our piece of paper in 1 minute. So just like always, we're first just going to practice. So here's what it should look like. So I'm going to toss the bag up in the air, I'm going to go to my start, turn, and I'm going to try to hit the bag before it lands. If I hit it, I get to take the piece of paper that is designated as my throwing paper, and I get to move a step back. So I'm going to go back to my start, toss it up, go from there, go back. So each time you hit the bag, you should be getting a little bit further away, so that way you're really challenging your skill of your overhand throw. And eventually, after you practice, think you got down, then you're ready for the challenge. And you're going to see, starting back at the beginning, how many steps you can take away in 1 minute. Okay, so we're going to get that cardio back going in there as well as you running back and forth. Try and go as quickly as you can. Once again, it is toss, rub back into favor, stop, and overhand throw. You're going to keep going for 1 minute. Once again, this is called Ghostbusters. So, just like always, when you're done, you're going to fill out your Google form showing me that you have completed this activity. Please remember your first and last name, so that way we can give you credit for your work as well. But like always, best of luck to everybody, and we will see you next week.